Dr. Green here with Momenta Chiropractic, and today we're going to go over the bird dog exercise, which is a great core stability exercise, especially when rehabbing low back pain. The key to this exercise is allowing things like the arms and legs to be able to move while keeping the back in a stable position. This translates to so many different movements, so it's really foundational that we get this down. It's also a lot harder than people think, so let's go through it. We're going to start on our hands and knees. Now the idea is we want to be able to have a neutral spine throughout this position. So whatever your neutral position is, we want to be able to keep that, meaning it could be a little bit extended, a little bit flexed, whatever feels comfortable. But that starting position, we want to be able to maintain, okay? So we're going to use that core bracing technique, that intra-abdominal pressure to be able to brace the core, right? So belly out a bit and being able to kind of maintain some pressure there. And then we're just going to take it one extremity at a time, okay? So find that neutral position, brace the core, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring one hand up, so with a fist, we're going to lift it up and see if we can punch straight forward, making sure that the back doesn't extend as that arm comes up, right? So good brace, and then thinking about punching up and out, making sure nothing else moves besides the shoulder, right? Same thing on the other side, just allowing that shoulder to move, and then coming back, okay? Same thing with the legs. So what we're going to think about doing is bracing the core, right? A little bit wider stance just for a little bit more stability, and then bracing the core, pushing through the hands, and thinking about that same thing that we were doing with the arm, that punch. So we're going heel back, making sure that we don't go into extension in the back to get there, but stopping that kind of leg as it comes up right before it causes my back to extend, okay? Should feel quite a bit kind of in the glute, even sometimes in the hamstring, that muscle really working. If that's a little bit too difficult to get the leg all the way out, we can just go heel to ceiling. It decreases that lever arm, makes it a little bit easier to be able to kind of get there, but still making sure that we're not extending, okay? If we have it down where we can do an arm or a leg, we can combine those movements. So we can do opposite sides. Same type of thing, just working on both sides. So it would be right arm, left leg, right? Neutral position in the spine, brace the core, and then punching both directions, heel towards the back wall, fist open, making sure that my back doesn't extend. Same thing on the other side. Back stays in the same position, core locked in, pushing through, and then bringing it back. If we want a little bit of an extra challenge, we can take something like a foam roller. We're going to place it on the back, and this is just going to help us to feel whether or not our back is kind of moving or shifting, especially during the movement. So the goal is to be able to keep that foam roller locked in place, limiting movement as we go through that exercise, okay? I know in the demo, I'm going through the repetitions quick so that you can see it, but we actually typically recommend people to hold these for about 10 seconds at a time. So getting out into that position, whether it's just an arm or just a leg, but making sure that you're spending time building stability and allowing those muscles to get used to it to really get those adaptations. So give it a shot, let us know.